Hello there, my name is Niamh. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. I upload videos twice a week. Tuesdays I sit-down videos like the one you're about to watch, and on Fridays I upload vlogs. Today we have another mental health chats video. We're going to be talking all about mood swings. Let's get into it. I look so freaking pale today. I was too lazy to put on makeup, so we're just rocking with it, okay? So the first thing I'd like to say about mood swings is, in general, okay, mood swings do not mean you have bipolar disorder. And I just would like to make that clear, and it's not like, I'm not talking about bipolar in any kind of shape or form. We're just talking about mood swings. I think they're a little bit related kind of, aren't they? But just general mood swings and bipolar disorder are two very, very different things. Just want to preface that. We're just going to be talking about mood swings when you wake up and you feel fine and life is great and you're gonna get so much done, and then just something happens within your brain and you're just like, I want to stay in bed all day, I'm doing nothing, I hate everything, everyone's annoying, blah blah blah. Those kind of mood swings, you know it yourself probably. For me personally, they can come on at any time, anytime. In general it is more the mornings, but I could be fine all day, then come 8 o'clock at night, I can be in foul humor. They can come on at any time of the day and I'm never expecting it. They can be a little bit drastic. I mean, drastic is a drastic word in itself, but they can be very hot and cold. They really, really can be, and maybe you're the same. You can just feel like everything is fine, life is great, and then 20 seconds later you literally hate everything and you're just so angry or something. I don't know. For me it varies on how easy or not they are to get out of. So there's just sometimes when I might be stuck in that, let's call it the bad mood for a week, you know? Or then there's some days where I'm in the good mood, swing into the bad mood, and then an hour later I'm like, whoa, Niamh, come on, let's get out of this, and I do. So honestly, it just completely depends. I don't even know what it depends on, but just sometimes I have the energy to fight back on the mood swing, and then other times I just give into it and I'm like, no, don't have the energy to fight this. Sometimes I don't even know what's happened. Does this ever happen to anyone else? If you get mood swings, sometimes I'll just be all of a sudden really, really cranky, in really foul form, really bad mood, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? And I'm like, nothing's wrong with me. You know, sometimes if you get into a weird mood, you can kind of pinpoint what's after happening and stuff, but sometimes when I have these mood swings, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with me? I was so fine this morning, and I literally will not even realize that I've just had a bit of a mood swing. I've just changed a little bit, but I don't know, it's I forget that I get mood swings, do you know, that kind of way. And sometimes as well, they can just come on for no apparent reason. I could be doing very well mentally all week or something, or I won't have anything in my life at that moment that's stressing me out or anything like that, and it's on paper it's I would have nothing to get into a bad mood about, but you still do. It just happens, people. One thing that I do as well is that I can get very, very annoyed at myself if I can't get out of a mood swing, or can't get through the negative mood swing, let's say, because I know I'm capable of it. I've done it many times before. So then when I just can't shake the negative mood, the negative feelings, whatever it is, I get so annoyed with myself, and then that just will further the bad mood, you know, that kind of way. So kind of going from this point, and I have a few little notes as I think what you can do kind of to get out of your mood swings. But one thing is that getting annoyed is never going to help. You will more than likely stay in that bad mood, and I know this from experience, because the times when you just try and get out of it and just think to yourself, right, what are the little steps I could be taking to make myself feel a little better? Getting annoyed at yourself is never one of those things. That will never ever benefit you. Another thing is sometimes you just gotta let the mood swings happen. You just gotta write it out, basically. Just wait it out, just see what happens. If you're able to fight your brain, if you're able to get out of it and you have the energy to, I think definitely do. But there's just some days I think you just know yourself that it's just not a day where you're gonna fight your mood swing, you know, that kind of way. And that's okay. I think it's okay to let it happen, but never for too long, you know, that kind of way. And I'm very bad at doing that. I can let them go on for a little bit too long. But it is okay to just be in your bad mood for a little while. You just gotta let it happen sometimes. Know as well that like everyone probably gets them, because sometimes I do get in this mood where I'm like, why am I the moodiest person alive? Like, why do I get such bad mood swings sometimes? Like, what is wrong with me? But like, it happens to everyone. It would happen, you know, hormonally. It can happen to a lot of people who get periods. Like biologically, some of us are just kind of probably more natural to, you know, more prone to getting mood swings. So everyone has definitely got a mood swing in their life, you know, that kind of way. So you're not alone. You're not the only moody bitch out there, okay? It's just a thing that happens to us sometimes, okay? And you're not the only one who gets them, and that's okay. And don't forget that. Don't think there's something wrong with you, because there absolutely isn't. A mood swing is very common, very, very common. Try to keep track of what helps you get out of them. This is something I am really, really bad for doing. But like, I know for one thing, if I'm hungry, I'm not gonna get out of a bad mood. I'm not, like, I'm just not, because if I'm hungry, I am not mentally ready for myself, you know, that kind of way. So like, that is one thing. So if you kind of can be very aware of when you're about to get out of one, try to keep track of what is helping you and what is benefiting you to getting out of this mood swing, getting out of the bad mood, whatever. And just literally take note of it, like write it down so that you don't forget, because I'm really, really bad for doing that. I won't write it down, and then I'm like, oh, I definitely know what I need to be doing, but I can't remember. So write it down if you can think of it in the moment. I think that'll definitely help then in the future. Try and become aware when it's happened. Now this might seem very simple, but as I said previously, there are times when I literally do not know what has happened, and I'm like, why am I in such a bad mood? And I forget that it's just a mood swing. So just try and be aware, like, when it is actually happening. And just maybe see, like, is there something that could trigger it? Like, you know, as I mentioned, sometimes I don't even know why my mood has changed, but maybe if I was just that bit more aware, maybe I would then see that there might actually be a pattern or something like that. So just try, if you can, and be aware and be thinking, like, is there something, is there a common factor that makes my mood change? There might be, there might not be, but it's just something to keep in the back of your mind, to just try to keep track of that. And the last thing that I'm going to kind of leave you with is that, remember, eventually your mood swings will pass, okay? And you know, if you are in a bad mood, it will pass eventually. Might take a little while, might pass in a few hours, but it will pass, and you will feel more like yourself again. Since the start of the year, honestly, I feel like my mood is up and down every single day, and I don't feel like I'm as me as I could be, if you get what I mean. I know that eventually this, like, times are just friggin' weird in general, and it's all going to pass. So the same is with your mood swings. Like, life is a bit weird for everyone right now. It's not what we're used to. So if you find you're having a lot more mood swings than usual, that is okay, but eventually it's all gonna pass, okay? And we're gonna be fine, and you will feel like yourself a bit more. This piece of hair is bugging me. It will pass, and you'll be okay, and you'll get out of your mood swing, and you'll probably have one again in the not so near future. But again, you'll get through that one, and you will be okay. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope you found this in some way helpful. I don't know, I just kind of wanted to go on a little bit of a spiel about mood swings, mainly because I got one yesterday and was just like allergic to life or something, I don't know. And then it was last night. Like, I managed to get out of it yesterday, which I was proud of, and it just got me thinking, I just want to talk about them, because I don't think mood swings are talked about enough. Everyone friggin' gets them. No one, I don't see as much about mood swings. Like, I think when you think of mental health, you think of like all the diagnosis of it and stuff, and all the like common things with mental health, but I feel like mood swings isn't really one of them, and I think it is such a mental health thing. So I just wanted to bring light to that fact, just want to talk about it, and so I did. And I hope maybe you got something from that, even if it was just to hear that I too get them, that you are not alone in getting them. If that's all you needed to hear, then I am glad that I've hopefully resonated with you or something like that. All I want with these kind of videos is just, I don't know, to help in some little way or another. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any different topics on mental health that you would like me to discuss, you can always DM me on Instagram if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, but you can also leave a comment, whatever you want, let me know. I hope you found this helpful. If you did like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below if you are not already, and I shall see you on Friday with yet another vlog. Bye.